So welcome everybody. We are back with Pitch Like a Pro behind the scenes week 3. And we are here with our cast of characters and we're going to see how they're doing, see how the progress is coming. Get ready, Spielberg, because we have Sydney and Mike who are going to blow your mind with their amazing projects. Actually, Spielberg's going to come to you and say, Sydney, Mike, can you help me out?
Yeah.
Love
absolutely.
to.
That's the attitude I like. So let's see how they're doing. Mike, how we doing today? Introduce. Let's see. Tell me what's happening.
Hey, how's everybody doing? My name is Mike. I'm doing great. So far, we've gotten a lot done. I think we're in week eight or 9. But I'm happy to be here with Sydney because I think me and her have been on this for every meeting and trying to work through all this and watching her progress. And we just got our pitch, what is it called? Not pitch deck, but the
Written pitch.
the written pitch, yeah. And we've been working on that, and it's starting to feel a lot more comfortable and confident.
Great. Well, Mike, good to see you. Thanks for that intro. And if you're showing up every week, then you're succeeding.
Yeah.
Right, Freddie?
That's
right. That's right, Freddie. I feel like you and I could take over the world hosting.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, I agree, brother. I agree, brother.
And now we have Sydney Earp. Sydney, how are we doing?
Great. How are you?
You know, Sydney, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to Mike. I'm talking to Freddie. That's good. So, Sydney, tell us about how it's going. A little intro. Are you feeling it with it? Is it overwhelming? No problem.
Well, it was overwhelming, but when you step back and kind of take a breath and figure out a plan on what you're doing, then it's fine. Yesterday I finished my written pitch, and it's nice because I'm learning a lot more about my story that I didn't know. So that's kind of cool because Angel said we would learn about our story that we didn't even know about. So that's cool. So yeah, it's been a fun adventure journey, whatever you want to call it.
So for all the fans watching who are going, what's a written pitch? Can you tell us what a written pitch is, Miss Sydney? Or Mike, or both of you? It's
like a breakdown of your story, who's behind the story, the status of your story, the characters, the visuals, the sounds, the just everything broken down into sections of your story, genre, logline, all that.
Wonderful. Anything you want to add about the written pitch, Mr. Mike?
No, she said everything perfect.
Sydney gets it perfect every time. Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, on that note, let's start with Sydney.
Oh, crap.
All right, Sydney, we're going to ask you a series of questions, and if you get them wrong, the floor will open up and you'll get sucked down.
Can't wait.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, that sounds fun.
Yes, absolutely, yes. So, Sydney, what titles did you choose as your comps and why?
Run and The Girl with the Train, because they're female-led protagonists. And
wonderful.
Mine is a female-led protagonist.
Tell us about what's the 5 elements of a logline?
Protagonist, ordinary world, inciting incident, the goal, and the stakes.
Okay, so you have your idea, and you have to fix your idea into those 5 elements.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you face any challenges, any difficulties when you're trying to make sure you hit all those 5 elements?
It's pretty much.
Wonderful. What was the most useful feedback you received about your written pitch?
The punctuation needs to be good. Oh, perfect. The spacing and the formatting.
Well, good. Now, here's my favorite question of all, Sydney.
Okay.
If you can go back to week 1, what advice would you give yourself?
Don't mess around. Take it seriously. Take notes. This is not a joke. This is serious business.
Wonderful. And here's a bonus question.
Okay.
If a producer comes to you, and says, Sydney, I want to make your film. I'm going to put it on Netflix. We're going to promote it. It's going to do well. What do you think of that?
I love it.
Great. So we want to take the protagonist, female, and we want to make her an adult male who turns into a werewolf.
No.
Would you give in?
No.
Are
That's
you
not
sure?
the
I'm going to give
story. That's
but
not my story.
I'm going to give you $300,000 cash. You'll be the sole
don't
writer.
care.
You'll get into the Writers Guild, and
I'll do it.
I need other films. Do you have other films you wrote?
Yeah, but not about a
So
wolf.
why don't you look
We're
at
not
this, Sydney, as
we're
just
not doing Twilight.
but look at this as just you're getting in the door. So
No.
listen to me just to get in the door.
No, it's my story. You can't change my story. To
All right. I think Mike already gave in. He's got the money in his bank.
Yeah, no, he's like,
He's like,
okay,
I
okay.
got
Bro,
more
I was
scripts.
in line. I was there yesterday.
Great. You
No.
know what? I actually think turning into a werewolf is a great idea.
Yeah. Hey,
No,
you said
I
Netflix? Like, come on. You can take my
No,
character
I
and do
think-
whatever you want to him.
I think my story is powerful enough to make it on its own.
I like that, Sydney. That's good. Guys, let's hear it for Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sydney.
Sydney, yeah.
Yeah, good job.
And now, without further ado, Mr. Mike, how we feeling?
Great.
Okay,
I'm
good,
feeling
good.
great.
I like your setup. You got the thing in the back. You always look like, you know what you kind of remind me of? Do you ever see Tango and Cash with Sylvester Stallone?
No.
You saw it whenever they call him in for help, he's always got something on his head, and behind him he's got all stuff like you. So you remind me of that.
All right, cool.
So Mike, what titles did you choose as your comps and why?
All right, so the first one I chose is American Sniper. It came out in 2014. It's about Chris Kyle. Chris Kyle was a Navy SEAL, and he deployed to Iraq, and he got over 100 confirmed kills. And when he came back home, he was kind of having issues with PTSD and stuff like that, and he wanted to actually be a Navy SEAL, you know what I mean? But he had to go back to his family. And then my other title that I chose is The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg, and his brother. They kind of have a family dynamic, a dysfunctional family dynamic that my story has as well. And I like how the pacing is. I love how the cinematography is. I love how the visuals, obviously, but sound, everything about it. Both movies are exceptionally good.
I have to say, Mike, you picked awesome movies. The Fighter and American Sniper, just the whole way through. What do you think, Freddie? Is just awesome. There is nothing dull about those movies.
Oh yeah, they are awesome, and I seen like his story, so I think those are some excellent comps. So him and Sydney both picked some excellent comps for that.
Excellent comps. All right, question 2. What challenges did you face when narrowing your idea into the 5 elements of a log line?
I think my biggest challenge has to do with sometimes I don't think what I went through is like good enough to fit in the story, and then so I'm trying to I've already outlined my story like over 20 times, and I keep trying to like with, for example, when I did my comps, I learned a lot more. Like, for example, the American Sniper, I'm not Chris Kyle. You know what I mean? I don't have over 100 confirmed kills. So his movie, it grossed more than 400 million in box office. But I think a lot of that had to do with who he was. The Fighter is a great movie, but it also has Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale. But it taught me that I needed more action in my screenplay and maybe more stakes.
Nice. I like that. Yeah. And
Alright.
you got Clint Eastwood, who did American Sniper, right? He's awesome.
Yeah. If Clint Eastwood, he probably got that screenplay and was like, I'm going to change this, and this, and this. You know what I mean? And made it work. So I was thinking about that with my story. I'll just make it work.
Yeah, well, Clint Eastwood he's known to get done weeks ahead of time and under budget. And do you know, fun fact, he doesn't say action or cut.
Oh, really?
Well, when he was in the Western days, when you would say action, the horses would get excited and start running.
Oh,
So as a result, he says, go, and that's enough of that.
Go?
Go. And
Go.
that's enough of that.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey,
Yeah,
I
right?
love that. Yeah.
All right. So what was the most useful feedback you received about your written pitch?
My written pitch, the most useful feedback,
Yep.
I would definitely say the formatting, but more than that, I think with my story, a lot of it is personal, so I can't. I'm having a hard time making it more more visual, like exterior, instead of personal, and like I can't get people to care about certain things because they're not thinking the same way. You know what I mean? Like, how do
Well,
you
first, I
explain that?
like that
Like,
you make it personal because being in the
yeah.
writing program, they always speak making things, taking it from your experiences or make them better. So are you saying you're having a hard time? It's so personal, so you could think it, but you don't know how to show it visually?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, you know what? Writing prompts will help you with that.
Mm.
Have you ever done writing prompts?
I know what they are. I've never tried them though.
Definitely, Sydney and I have done many writing prompts, but it definitely would. So if you know, for example, like whenever his father comes, he's in deep thought because he was abused. So I
Yeah.
would just make the writing prompt going, okay, if my father was abused and I didn't want to hurt him, I wanted to show him, just write down all the ways I could show him, but don't think, just write down anything.
Let's do it.
So
Yeah.
like throw a Care Bear at him, mess up the bed, spill water, just don't stop, don't think either. And one
Yeah.
of them will be your answer.
Nice.
Yeah, you were
I'll
talking about
try that.
personal. You were talking about personal movies. I'm writing a movie about my life right now, so
Yeah, that's great. I think
Yeah.
that's good because someone will relate to that, some producer, and they'll want to do it.
Yeah.
All right, excellent job,
Cool.
Mr. Mike. If you
Thanks.
could go back to week 1, what advice would you give yourself?
So if I could go back to week 1, I would tell myself that anytime Angel posts anything in the that chat, to copy it. This is what I do. I copy it, and then I go into Word and I paste it, and then I have
ooh,
a whole folder of everything she said, everything that, and then you
smart.
look at it, and then you get to relive it every night, and you're like, wow, what?
Wow,
It's
that's
crazy.
smart. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, Sydney's doing it
Yeah.
now. I mean, she's already
Yeah.
planted it. Sydney's like, oh my God, why didn't I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's like,
Genius.
hey, Mike, forward it to me.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Hey,
Send me
I
all your
can.
folders.
I will. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, let me ask you guys this. What is your plan for this film? So you're going to do this pitch. Let's say they love you, but all of a sudden they don't have any money. But there's like, we'll keep you in mind. What's your plans to get this film made, or are you going to make it yourself? Sydney, you start.
I would like to get this film made, but I don't know anybody in the filmmaking industry.
So how would, like, if God came to you and said, Sydney, I am going to make your movie, but you got to find somebody. So I have someone in mind. You have 6 months to find them. What would you do to find them?
Have a panic attack first, and then I would just start Googling producers and all that.
And just reach out to them?
Mm-hmm.
Love
Tell
it. How about you?
about my film.
I love it. I love it. How about you, Mr. Mike?
How I would get my film made?
Yes. Are you going to
Without,
make it yourself?
I would definitely make it myself. I would probably, with this film, I will reach out because it's personal. So I would just rather someone else be able to look at it from the outside in and then work with them as I do it. But if anybody tells me no, like in a pitch, or that's no problem. I'll just figure out a way to, and I got a bunch of rich friends and stuff, so I'll figure it out.
Hey, I like that rich friend stuff. We got to talk to those rich friends.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Now we're going to have some fun. Freddie, you're going to join in on some of our fun, okay?
Hey, let's get it, man.
Okay. And what we're going to win is $1 million of hugs. Yes.
All right.
Who can name the most successful movie of all time and how much it made?
Not me.
The blue people, what are they called?
Smurfs?
Avatar.
Oh,
Avatar, correct. And do we know how much it made? Anybody want to guess?
Over $1 billion.
$7,000.
I'll
Two
give you a
billion.
hint. It's
2.5
more
billion.
than the recent Powerball that was really high.
$300,000.
No way. I'm talking billions.
Yeah, it got to
Billions.
be in the billions.
2.92 billion.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
all
First
about that.
Avatar?
And here's funny about it. The top three, the top three, James Cameron has almost the top three. The first one, Avatar. Second one, Avengers Game. Third one, Avatar. Fourth one, Titanic. I mean,
Oh, wow.
so when Matt Damon gets offered Avatar and to own 15% of it, and he says no, very bad idea, guys. If James
Yeah.
Cameron says, Freddie, work with me, you don't read the script. You don't want to know what you're going to do. You just say, tell him yes.
Okay.
But, no
Yeah.
buts. Tell him yes.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
You
Okay,
gotta
guys,
figure it out.
what do you think is the 10th most successful film of all time?
Moana?
Frozen?
No
Freddie?
idea.
Freddie?
Yeah.
You got a
You
guess?
got me on this one. You got me on this one, brother.
Lion King, directed by
Really?
Jon Favreau.
Doesn't surprise me.
1.66 billion.
That's
Props to
amazing.
them.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yep. But to me, I like stuff like the Blair Witch Project and Paranormal
Yeah.
Activity. Paranormal
Mhm.
Activity's budget was 30,000,
Yeah.
and what
That's
did it make?
crazy.
It made well over 100 million,
Yeah. Insane.
right?
Oh, I remember when that came out. That was cool.
Yeah, yeah. Well, guys, I'm so excited. Is everything? You feel good about everything?
Yeah, I'm excited to
Yeah.
pitch. I'm nervous,
Yeah.
but I'm excited because I know I got this.
All right,
Yep.
Sydney, tell me
Yes.
about yourself.
Oh. My name is Sydney Earp. I love writing. I've always loved writing, whether that be writing stories or writing songs. When I was a kid, me and my dad were like the best of friends, like super close. We did everything together. But when I was a junior in high school, he passed, and he's the reason I'm the writer I am today. And I love writing coming of age movies and like dramas and romances and stories like that. And truthfully, I feel like me and my dad, like this story, we're finishing the story that we started together.
I like that.
Nice.
Is there any fun facts about Sydney we should know?
I'm Wyatt Earp's relative.
Really?
Well,
Awesome. Do you have any of his artifacts?
No, none of that. But we're like, I'm related to like his uncle or something like that.
Awesome.
We're like cousins somehow. Don't know. I'm not really sure, but I know we're 100% related.
Well,
I've
thank you,
been telling
Sydney.
everybody that. I'm like, hey, I'm working with Wyatt Earp's niece. They're like, no way, no way. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. I'll just make up stories that Kevin Costner, before he did the movie, he talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had a long conversation. Really?
I was born in Tombstone. No, I wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what inspired her to join film school.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Mike, tell us about yourself.
My name's Mike Medor. A father, a husband. I'm in college, about to graduate LA Film School with a bachelor's degree in digital film. I own my own production company called Abigail Road Studio, and right now I just do short films and stuff like that and commercials. But yep, I'm also a combat veteran. I went to a war in Afghanistan 2012, or 2011, 2012. Um, like I said, about to graduate from LA Film School. I write. I want to tell stories, whether they be, I don't know, horror films or thrillers or comedies. I enjoy the process of making a film and all of the art that goes into it and all the people and working with everybody and then coming out with this really cool movie. I think that's interesting. Yeah.
That was great. Awesome.
Yeah. I
You
feel
too,
like I
Sydney?
forgot stuff halfway through.
So, Mike, tell us a fun fact about you or a special skill you have or something weird.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Well, in the first day out of the army, I got in a motorcycle accident and I broke my femur. And then in 2015, I got stabbed 7 times in Las Vegas while I was working. So,
So let me get this straight just for our listeners. You signed up in the military, fought in a war, and when you got out, you got stabbed?
yeah, exactly.
Well, that just
That's
makes
what
no
America
sense,
is
Mike.
right now.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Hey, you know
He's
what I
like,
mean?
wait a minute.
We all
It
need
was
to
so
start looking
dangerous
out
in the
and
war that I got almost killed when I got out.
yeah, it's true.
Wow. Okay. Well,
But now I use
that is a
that
fun
to help
fact.
me. It gives me insights into being able to tell more authentic stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good. How about you, Freddie? Tell us a weird fact about you.
Let's see, a weird fact about me.
He's a Vikings fan.
Oh, I'm an everybody fan. Oh, I'm a celebrationist. There we go. I identify as a winner. So whichever team wins, I have that gear in my closet and I put it on the next day and post on social media. And I also go celebrate with some of the fans. Like I was a Texans fan when the Detroit Lions, who was winning last year, came out here and played them. I put on my Lions gear and went to the tailgate party and kicked it with them.
He just wants everyone to have fun.
Yeah, that's
I like it.
awesome.
I think that's great.
I
Yeah,
just
I
feel
love
like
that.
I just feel like, you can always go celebrate with people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like if you do it like that, then you can always be a part of a celebration. And then just being around a group of people who just happy and
It's
just
never
having
that
fun
deep.
and having a good time. Yeah,
I
Wow,
love it.
that's beautiful. That's how you do it, really. That's how you
I'm
do
just
it.
saying, man. People call me
Yeah.
weird and people talk down on me, but at the end of the day,
No.
I gotta
Yeah.
stay happy. I gotta protect my mental peace, my
Yeah.
peace, Hey,
Yes.
but something I did want to tell y'all to Sydney and Mike though is that don't feel like you have to go like try to make your story like something super like more than what it is. Y'all stories how they are powerful enough and good enough to connect with producers. So like for instance, like Mike, you don't have to go try to add like a whole lot of action to your story because that time in Afghanistan is a small part of the bigger story what you're trying to tell. Just have you some flashbacks of when you was in Afghanistan and keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I mean, just knowing your story, that's not what you're trying to convey. That's just a part of the history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a
It
part
wouldn't
of
be
that's
your
a part
story
of
if you
it.
made it all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
probably more
and then
cost
also
effective.
yeah, and then I just feel like I mean it's your story, but just from the outside looking in, I just don't feel like a whole lot of action is needed. But I think just how you have it, like that story is powerful. I think it's gonna help a lot of folks. Same with you, Sydney. Your story is powerful and it's good like it is. You don't have to try to go, try to make a whole lot more out of it. You know what I
Oh, I'm
mean? Now,
not.
if you get in,
I like
yeah.
it how it
Now,
is.
now, if you get to somewhere to a point where you want to get more creative and things of that nature, but I don't want y'all to feel like y'all story is not good enough because it is. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to feel like, oh man, I looked at these comps and these did this much money and I don't think my story that good. Nah, your story is good too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Freddie. That makes me
Yeah, I
like,
do appreciate that.
yeah.
Just keep moving forward, and
Yeah.
that's all. It just takes a certain amount of hits. Babe Ruth was, my dad used to tell me, the greatest baseball player of all time. Held a home run record, but he also held a strikeout record.
Yeah.
Not many people know that, and this one journalist finally got to interview him because he would smile sometimes after he struck out. And he said, George, because that was his name, why are you smiling? You just struck out. He's like, I know, but I'm that closer to hitting a home run. So,
Damn. Yeah. See, that's
I
powerful. That's some
yeah,
petty stuff right there.
that's right.
That's some dumb stuff right there.
It was brought to you
Yeah, that's
by
some
Fire
damn stuff right
Shoulders.
there.
I think I
My
watched
mic
a
did.
video. I watched a video the other day on YouTube. It was something about the guy that wrote Friends, or the person that wrote Friends, had to pitch it like 4 times before it got picked.
Yeah, I actually went to a Zoom seminar with Marta Kaufman, and she's one of the creators. Really interesting. She just says that was talking about personal stuff. She's like, I was let's see, I think it was Kaufman and one of the other guys, not both of them, but one of them. They were living in New York, and they said that was just our life. So we thought, what if we took our life and make
Wait,
it into a little
Friends is
show?
a true story?
Not well. She said it was. Marta Kaufman said in the Zoom seminar that it was just loosely based on our life. That this part of our life where it's just friends, we're hanging out, we're doing
That's
this, we're doing that. But a point of like Sydney, our program is they talk about taking parts of your life and making it personal into a show or a movie.
cool.
Yeah, she was. It
Wow.
was amazing to think how rich she probably is too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys, great seeing you, great talking. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Anything
You
else to
too.
say?
Nope.
Don't eat gluten.